My understanding is she is working on a case plan that involves mental health treatment. She has a therapist who's helping her with her counseling needs. She would like to be reunited with her daughter. Her long-term goals involve becoming a nurse at some point. To that end, she will be attending classes in August. So she does have goals, she does have plans. She wants to learn how to be a better mother to her children and to her daughter and not be back in front of this court or any other courts again for similar charges. She's had some past run-ins with the justice system, the same type of behavior. So she understands, I believe, that she needs to at least get help with that. While she hasn't yet fully addressed the issue, she is working to do so. She doesn't have really any other criminal history outside of needing to become a better parent to her children. So we'd ask the court to take that into consideration, give her community control with the appropriate orders to continue on in her treatment. Ask that she be allowed to be released as soon as practicable so she can demonstrate to this court, to her children, to society at large, that she's not a danger to herself, and more importantly to her children and to others in society. Judge, thank you.
What do you want to tell me before I sentence you?
That I'm just working to be a better mother, and I regret the decision that I made to leave by herself. I'm working towards getting her back and just being a better mother to my boys as well.
All right, now this isn't the first time this happened, right?
No.
It's not the second time it's happened, right?
No.
It's the third time, right? So why did it happen?
This time it happened, I was trying to find a sitter for her, and the sitters that I did have, they all failed on me, and I was trying to keep a job and then also pay for a hotel, which my mom moved, and none of the family that I had here would help.
So, how old was your daughter when this happened?
She was 3.
No, in this one.
Oh, she just turned 7. She was 6.
Okay. And you had a 6-hour shift?
No, 4-hour shift.
How did you expect that she was going to fend for herself during that time?
I didn't. When I got up that morning, I prayed, and I just hoped that she wouldn't, because she was up all night. When I did reach out to people for her to watch, for them to watch her, they said no, because she screamed the whole time.
What's with the pot smoking?
I only did that in May once. That's not like a habit. I don't have a habit.
You only did it once?
Your choice, but it's not a habit.
You did it before you came in here for your court, right?
No, that was like a week before.
Okay. Why?
So when I work at the bar, my anxiety is like high, and it's like I'm shy around like a lot of people. So I just did it to try to ease my mind.
But you've only done it once or twice?
I don't do it.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
You just decided when you were 33 years old to start smoking pot. And you've only done it once or twice. Well, how did you get it? If you've only done it, that was only the first or second time you've done it.
The bar that I work at, the girls smoke, so it wasn't like I got it from someone. It was me getting it from someone there.
Okay, so what made you think that was a good idea?
Because my anxiety was just so high, and I'm like around.
Is that like, did you look that up on the internet somewhere where smoking pot is a cure to anxiety?
No.
You didn't. I thought you were in the nursing field or working. Where were you working? Did you stop to talk to a doctor and say, I got this terrible anxiety? What do you think?
No, I didn't make my doctor's
You talked to the
appointment.
bartender instead. Okay. Bartenders make bad doctors. So what am I supposed to do with you? This is the third time You've left this child on her own. First 2 times you didn't learn anything from it, and here we are doing the same thing. Am I to assume that it's going to happen a 4th time?
It won't happen again.
Why would I believe it won't happen again?
My main goal is to be back with my daughter.
Okay. Why would they put your daughter back with you if you don't take care of her? It's not only when I read through this report, it's not only the lack of your presence when you're leaving her alone, but each place they seem to go to is a pigsty with vomit on the carpet, with food embedded in the carpet. The place is always a mess. Why would they put her back with you if you don't properly take care of her? Especially since she's autistic. Why would they do that?
I will work on being a better mother and being to her. Since she's been taken away, I haven't been okay.
Well, from what I understand, she's doing pretty well. So you've got, by your own statements, some degree of a mental health issue. By your half admission, you've got some problem with using drugs. And you have another problem with acting properly as a parent. So how does all that get resolved so that you get a hold of whatever mental health problem you have, you stop using drugs, and you become a good parent? How does that get accomplished?
Me working on myself.
What does that mean, you working on yourself?
Me finding a stable job and has the IEP that she needs, so when she's able to go to school, I'm able to at least work and take care of her and work on taking care of my boys.
Who do they live with?
Their dad.
When was the last time you saw them?
In April.
How are they doing there?
They're good. He's ready for them to come back with me.
Well, you certainly aren't ready for that, right?
I gotta get ready.
I know, but you're not ready. Now, I'm looking at this psychological evaluation that was done. You're 33 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. You were, whatever they use to make diagnoses based on reported history, you're diagnosed with cannabis use disorder. And it says due to the history of use starting at age 20, and the last time being May 10th. And you use occasionally. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So why did you tell me you've only used once or twice, and was just recent?
This year it was once or twice.
I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you how many times you've used this year. Okay. So, I mean, don't play around with that when you give answers to me. I ask a question, give me the answer. Because now you're trying to minimize your use. So you've been using this stuff since you're 20. Why you been doing that?
Like I said, when I go to public places and it's a lot of people, my anxiety is high.
Okay, so you've had anxiety for 13 years.
I had stuff happen to me that if I'm around a lot of people.
Okay. What have you done to address that?
I talk to my therapist.
Okay, and how often do you see?
I see her twice a month.
Okay.
Well, I talk to her through the Zoom twice a month because I don't have a car right now.
Okay. So what does she tell you about your anxiety?
She always tells me to balance it out and that I should schedule my doctor's appointment to talk to the doctors about it.
Did you do that?
Not yet, no.
Why not?
I've been here since May 23rd, so the last time that
Well,
I
you've
did,
been seeing her for how long?
since February.
Why have you been avoiding Lyndhurst Municipal Court?
Oh, I haven't been avoiding them. Our last appointment was I walked to go see her. I haven't been avoiding her.
All right. Anything else you want to tell me?
No.
Ms. Cutts?
Thank you, Your Honor. This case of endangering children is a felony based on prior conviction. In this case, the defendant's then 6-year-old daughter, she's now 7, was left alone. People at the hotel and management called the police when they found her there alone. Her daughter is mainly nonverbal and has various special needs. She was left alone without any adult supervision. The prior convictions of 2 different cases in 2024 originally occurred at 2 different dates in July of 2024, and this one is November of 2025. This prior instance, she also left that same child alone, who was obviously younger at those time frames, and was put on probation specifically for that, and was obviously told that she could not leave her daughter alone unattended. She continued to do so. We know of at least 3 specific times she did. It's hard for the state to imagine that she got caught each time and that there could have been other times as well. So obviously there's a lot of concern for this young child. And the injury would arguably be exacerbated based on her mental condition and age, as well as when she is located, she is upset. Arguably there was a psychological harm that would be done as well. Since she has been with she has been doing very well. Their words were that she's been thriving and that she is becoming more verbal and speaking. She still has speech issues, but is more verbal at this point. So the defendant, besides the seriousness of this case in and of itself and what occurred, the young age and her special needs, she was on probation on 2 separate cases at a Lyndhurst Municipal Court for the exact same behavior, and she did not change that behavior. And she has had, I believe there was also a probation violation involved. It may be related to this as well. So she has no prior juvenile history that we are aware of, but the 2 prior endangering children convictions. She also violated her bond in this case by testing positive for marijuana. So she has not responded favorably to her previous sanctions based on having the same conduct as well as probation violation. So at this point, the state does not feel that she's amenable to community control. She's been on it and has not done especially well. She was convicted over September 17th of 2024, and a year later she is doing it again. So at this point, we believe prison is consistent. Whether judicial release would be appropriate at a later time would be a consideration. However, we are recommending prison in this case. She has 39 days credit. It asks for costs, and that would be the state's recommendation at this time.
All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report and the psychological evaluation. And the victim impact statement that was submitted on behalf of the child. Considered what Ms. Collins has said, what counsel has said. I've considered all the provisions in 29, 29, 11, 12, and 13. I'm going to place you on community control for 4 years, 99 days in jail with credit for 39. The last 30 days you will be in the jail treatment program. Complete it, follow all recommendations. You're to use no drugs or alcohol, and you'll be screened. You're going to get a mental health evaluation, follow all recommendations, get a valid driver's license, and at the appropriate time maintain full employment and/or full-time school or a combination of both and pay the costs and supervision fees. Any other terms, Ms. Henley?
Thank you.
Understand all the terms?
He's talking to you.
No, what does that mean?
Do you understand all the terms of your probation?
Yes.
Any questions about them?
No.
If you violate, the state will file a motion to terminate your community control. If I find you violated, you face potentially 18 months in prison. You understand that?
Yes.
Anything else, Ms. Cutts?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Mulkey?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All rise.